Just because of the size of my hips, I was leashed like a dog by white men and forced to perform like an animal. With every crack of the whip, I knelt on the ground, too afraid to resist. But the crowd wasn't satisfied yet. They took turns riding on my back, slapping my hips harshly. The farm owners stripped me completely naked, pinned me down, and let the spectators touch me freely. Amid their laughter and mockery, I wept silently in despair. I didn't dare make a sound or show any anger, because being able to live is a luxury. Little did I know, my suffering had only just begun. Because of my large hips and unusual appearance, the farm owner brought me from Africa to Paris under the pretense of exhibiting a wild African, forcing me to perform day and night. Unexpectedly, the circus became a huge success. The men cheered wildly like I was an animal. As the show grew in notoriety, a group of scientists arrived, claiming they wanted to conduct research. To study my genes, they measured me with various instruments and made me stand naked in front of them for humiliating experiments. Like an object, I stood numb and exposed, not understanding how I was different from anyone else. Then, one of them tried to tear away the last piece of cloth I used to cover myself. Something in me snapped. I pushed him away and ran, but as a black enslaved person with nowhere to go and no money, where could I possibly escape? Because of my attempted escape, the farm owner not only lost his payment, but also had to compensate the scientists. Enraged, he was so angry that he hit me crazily, as if everything was my fault. To squeeze every last bit of value from me, he sold me to a brothel for $5 suppin. There, my unusual body attracted many twisted customers. As business boomed, I began to hope I could one day buy my freedom. But tragically, I soon contracted a disease from those men. The brothel that had once taken me in now threw me out onto the streets. Alone and desperate, I tried to solicit customers on the street, but my weak body and unusual appearance drew no one. Finally, on a bright afternoon, my illness became too much to bear. Between violent coughs, tears streamed down my face as I took my last breath in that shabby room. Yet even in death, the white men wouldn't let me be. The farm owner sold my body to scientists for $5,000. To them, I was a treasure. They dissected me, studied my remains, and then dipped my body in wax, turning me into a lifelike statue, the Venus Hottentot.